In breaking news, Isaiah Papali'i signs with the Panthers. Yes, the shockwaves in the NRL. The Kiwi has replaced the Kiwi, and Isaiah Papali'i will join Penrith Panthers in 2025 after getting an early release from the West Tigers. What are the Tigers doing? Absolute madness. Tigers are going backwards instead of forwards. Great signing for Penrith. They can continue their dynasty. He will just fit in like a glove. Obviously, he's not going to be playing prop. It's going to be interesting how they work that around. I don't see him playing prop. I see him playing in the second row. Does they put Scott Sorensen into the props? Or some of the young players? We will see. But an absolute great signing for the Penrith Panthers. But what is happening with Benji? They got to find some stars, the Tigers, and they just let one go. So madness there. But Papali'i, a great signing for Penrith. Wayne Bennett. Yes, Wayne Bennett to the Rabbitohs on a 3-year contract. Yes, the mighty Rabbitohs, bottom of the table. For how long? Yes, is it a good signing? Will he make it to the 3 years? He's not a young man. That's no doubt about it. Can he get it done? Yes. Can he get them a premiership? We will see. They got an aging roster at the moment, so the likes of Damien Cook, Cody Walker, Jack White, and the likes. Some players going out. Can he rejuvenate these players who are out of form? Can he get the best out of Latrell Mitchell? Time will tell. They're definitely in the hunt, the Rabbitohs. Going forward, how will the rest of the season go for the Rabbitohs? I'm not 100% convinced. I think they'll just scrape out of the wooden spoon material. But there's talks that can they go on a run now after Magic Round and put it together? I don't think so. I think they'll win a few games shortly, but once the season gets tougher and tougher and playing against the teams that are in the top 8, they'll struggle. Yes, well, obviously probably the biggest signing news of the weekend there is Brad Arthur is gone from the Panthers. Yes, Parramatta Eels are trying to get Wayne Bennett, but obviously that fell through. So where does that leave Parramatta? The struggling club, haven't won for 40 years, a premiership. What is doing? Can they find someone to get them into the glory days of that time of year? Well, I wanted to have a look at the coaches that are around at the moment. Who do they need? Now, question mark, they've already gone with a hard taskmaster, so do they want to go down that road again? So you got Brian McDermott, Michael Maguire, and Jeff Tuvey. Michael Cheika you can put into that sort of category if you want to go left field, or do you go with someone who's young, like the assistant coaches like Jason Rolls, Josh Hannay, and I'm putting out a couple other ones here. Nathan Kalis, Parramatta legend. Do they need to bring in a Parramatta legend into the coaching ranks here who knows Parramatta through and through? And does Sterlo want to come out of well, he's obviously out of media retirement, but does he want to come back and help the team out? Yes, the Sterlo's bar there at Parramatta Leagues. Do they need Sterlo or someone from that era to come out of retirement and coach Parramatta because they know Parramatta well and true? So that's the question mark on where the Parramatta sign. I think if I was looking at the ones that are available at the moment, Jason Rolls stands out like a sore thumb. Very much in the Craig Fitzgibbon mould. I think Jason Rolls is the man they should be going for. Whether he wants to go there, that'll be the question mark for him. But it is a roster that's good enough to definitely be top 8. All this talk that it's a premiership roster, I'm not 100% sure on that. But there's definitely a top 8 roster, and Jason Rolls to me would be the best bet for Parramatta going forward. Now, yes, the Warriors with the upset of the round, absolutely in Magic Round, getting it done over the Panthers. Are the Warriors back? Is the bandwagon back on? Well, we will see. They got Dolphins this week, so we will see how that goes. Which I don't think it's going to be a walkover chance for the Warriors, but this is a must-win if they want to have any chance of the top 8. Yeah, so it's very good to see the Warriors get it done. Canberra Raiders, wow, they continue to get it done in Magic Round against the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs had every opportunity to win that game, and Raiders come out and win. Boom. Sharks are making a statement, and can they make a statement this week and say, we are the team to beat this season? So many things are going to happen this week in terms of rugby league. So it was great magic round. Let's get to the footy this weekend. Yes, Bulldogs versus the Dragons. Yes, tonight the Bulldogs expected to win. Can they get it done? Dragons are, both these teams, a loss here is probably detrimental to the top 8 chances, really, because they're fighting for a similar position. You lose this game, you let another team nearly leapfrog you. So it's a big game for both teams. You won't say it's season over, clearly, but I think it's getting close to season over if they lose this game for one of these teams for the top 8. So Bulldogs probably need it more than the Dragons at the moment, but they're still in a similar position on the table. But for me, I think the Bulldogs will get it done, but this is anyone's game, to be fair. Cowboys versus the Tigers. Well, old grudge match. Well, we know what happened. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I think it was last year when the Tigers put on a clinic at Leichhardt, and then the Cowboys returned to an even bigger one with 70 points later, and about 6 weeks later. I think the Cowboys get it done. The Tigers are playing okay footy, but they are struggling and are a chance of getting wooden spoon again. Absolutely, yeah. The Cowboys should win, but Cowboys are not being convinced. Manly and the Storm, well, the old grudge match here. Probably lost a bit of its glamour over the last few years because the Eagles have gone backwards. And on what I've seen, I think the Storm should be too good. So Storm by 7 for me. Raiders versus the Roosters. This is going to be an interesting game. This could go either way, folks. Raiders like it tough and grinding on Saturday night football. Will it be too cold for the Roosters? In saying all that, I am tipping the Roosters to win this game, but not convinced either. There's a lot of good games this weekend, folks. Sharks and Penrith. Absolutely game of the round for mine. Absolutely, Penrith don't normally lose twice, so I expect bounce back factor here. But the Sharks in the Bermuda Triangle, can they pull it off? If they win this game, they are the new premiership favourites, folks. No doubt about it. If they can beat Penrith, they are there. But I am still thinking Penrith can bounce back and get the win here. Rabbitohs versus the Eels. Can the Rabbitohs finally get a win? I'm not convinced. I have picked them. I'm going to pick them by 1 point here, but it could go either way this game, to be honest. Rabbitohs and Eels, what a game it's going to be. Broncos versus Titans. Now, again, another grudge match for the weekend. Absolutely great football. Titans have done well, but they are going to struggle. They're going to absolutely struggle against the Broncos here, and I think Broncos are going to put on a clinic, and the Broncos by 18 for me. And the final game of footy, the Warriors and the Dolphins. This is going to be another great game to watch here. The Warriors, are they really back? We'll find out this week if they lose to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are definitely a top 8 chances here, so they're not a weak team, don't get me wrong. But the Warriors is what we were expecting earlier in the year, if they to be a true top 8 team and premiership threat, which I think is probably gone for the season, to be honest, but they can definitely make the top 8. They have to win this game. So, yep, that's the news here on the Barry Charles Footy Show. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and have a great day out there.